Hello, I hope this is live. I'm gonna go double check on YouTube. Today we're launching Bigger Brain, and I'm gonna write the Gumroad page totally live here on YouTube. I'm gonna try to get a screen here of the chat, if I can find it. All right, we have a chat going. We don't need that. If you're watching this live on YouTube, we will get started pretty soon. I want to go over what it is that we're launching, but we'll talk about it as we launch it. So it's an AI writer for experts. Basically, it's something that I myself created and I use. So it's a Google Sheet. It's a Google Sheet that has a bunch of tools in it that are prompts, AI prompts, that do things that help you make a better article. So if you write an article or a blog post about your experience or your expertise, something you know, you've done, something you've gone through, that could be your own personal blog, your daily blog. It could be something that you're an expert. For me, I do Google Sheets. I talk about Google Sheets. I write about Google Sheets. I go blog.bettersheets.co. And what happens is I will write about a topic that I know very well, but sometimes it's very hard to generate context for someone else to know how is that important. Like I really solve very uncommon problems that that are relatively ungoogleable, that are relatively unYouTubeable. I am generating videos and content around things that are fairly common, but then trying to show you the uncommon parts of that. And this is an actual problem. It means that it is very difficult to know how useful something is for others. So I myself am just ensconced in this world. And so what I've done is I'm able to write an article here and generate things like who would use this, figure out what are some of the key terms that are jargon, that are like complex terminology, and then define them for the reader. Even knowing how to suggest other things to read, because I have now, there's a list here, it's 200 blog posts, and on YouTube I have over 600 videos. So like, can I figure out myself this, like what you should watch next, or what you should read next, or what you should watch on YouTube based on this video, based on the article I'm writing? Yes, I could. But I could also ask AI, which is sort of like not an expert, but a beginner. What would they suggest? What are the connections? And this has become a really cool little tool so that I can very quickly get something and then I write like a little bit better. FAQ generator is a tool here as well. This is great to use with AI. Again, as an expert, I'm writing something that I know very well, and unfortunately, I don't know what a beginner would ask about. So this FAQ generator generates just the questions, and then I can answer those questions in the article and make that article way, way better. Common pitfalls, thinking about mistakes and things you would do while you do it, the thing that I'm telling you to do. Again, as an expert in like step-by-step tutorials, I say, here, do this, do this, do this. And I cannot think of, or it may take me an hour or so to come up with, based on these steps, what are things you might run into if you didn't do it exactly this way? and this would generate it. And these are just fairly simple prompts right now, but the whole tool uses a app script so that we can write a blog, write an article in a Google Doc, then add to it in the Google Doc. So I will show you an example as we do this, but we're going to launch it today. I'm going to click New Product on Gumroad. We're going to call it Bigger Brain. That's all we do. We want the price. I'm going to say this is hard to price a product right now. As it is, it's probably something worth about $25 to $50. But upon launching, I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to get it around $20. So it's affordable. People use it, and then they get updates for however long I'm updating it for, which I'm updating past products like Only Sheets I sell for $30, and I'm updating that constantly every few months. I even launched a whole second version of it, probably have a third version coming out this year or next year. And so for $30, you get your money's worth because you get updates for free. Yeah, I might actually want to just put it at 25 for now, this one. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be updating the prompts a lot, actually. So that's one of the things that I can do very, very, very well to make it even more valuable immediately without having to program much. It already has some programming, so it uses Google Docs instead of, the very first version I built of this was just putting in text. You can see here, just put in text, choose a tool you want, and then it'll generate the output here. And then you had to like put it into your article. Right now, what you do is you put a link here, and then you can pick 10 of the tools and click one button, and it will make it better. So actually, I will do an example here. Let's find one of my most popular articles. Not a beginner's guide. Let's try this email validator. How to validate email addresses. This is really funny because this is like this actually is a YouTube transcript. Maybe not that one. What's like a good one? How about automation? Like, let's see what I have in automation. How to reference a different Google spreadsheet in AppScript. Transferring, yeah, this is perfect. This is one of those things where, like, if you need to figure this out, you need to figure this out. Like, and people will use the import range function, but what you actually can do is with AppScript, do it much nicer. So what I will do, I will just copy this, put it into the text into this Google Doc. I can delete these. Actually, I can just grab the text instead of copying the headers and stuff. And I will just not take this last section. So we'll delete everything. Okay, I got an article. And this is an article I wrote. It's something that I went through. I know it works. And I want to make it better, right? I want to make it much better for the reader. That's the key here, is making sure that this is appropriately contextualized, meaning people know what they can get out of it, and also give them, like, I'm going to give them get some expert quote. I'm going to create a little one-question quiz. This could be at the beginning or at the end. So, like, I'll do sometimes where I show some complex formula combination, and I want to put a quiz at the beginning and say, hey, you don't need to read this if you know the answer to this. If you don't know the answer to this, then read this. Or sometimes I want to put it at the end and be like, hey, this was what you learned. Do you know the answer to this? Pre-post is it's going to suggest 3 articles that we can write that will, at the end, reference this article. Key terms defined, I do want to bust that jargon, common pitfalls, use cases. And so now I'm not going to choose 5 why, what not to do. What not to do and common pitfalls may be similar, but we'll see. And the last two, suggest more of mine and suggest videos to watch. I have a list here of posts and videos, and I put it into the prompt and I say, suggest some of these that would be good who read next or watch next. Okay, watch this. So I'm going to just 10x Google Doc. It's running through each one. It's taking the text here, putting it through AI, and then we'll put the answer, the response, at the bottom. So it'll just attach it here when it's done. It's gone through 5 already. It has its toast down on the bottom. 4, 3. Okay, 3 more to do. It's on the third to last. And as I sit here, just wait for it and drink a cup of coffee. Article appended. Let's see. Did it append? It's got a lot of stuff here. It's got something. But I might be missing. Did I miss the API key? That would be hilarious. Let's see if I refresh it. That'd be hilarious if it's not working now, live. What? Oh, it is in white somehow. It must have. Oh, it is here. I think the last text was white, so there it is. Okay, so here's all the stuff. We got actual answers. What did we do? We went from page 11, and we've added now, oh my God, 7 pages of possible content. So success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. Is that a good quote? Yes and no. I like Al Schweitzer, so I think this is funny. But if it was, I wish it was very on the nose. Let's look at this quick quiz. What is the primary purpose of the AppScript code discussed in there? So this will go at the end. And this is a nice little quiz at the end. Before here. So I will actually go and edit this in Ghost. But this shows you the example. So I don't want to edit this now. I just want to show you what this bigger brain does. Here's 5 article ideas, and these are article ideas that will feature the article here. So like errors, and it also writes a little bit for you of like how to connect the two. Nice. So it created a dashboard. Yeah, because people who are creating dashboards definitely want to like connect 2 sheets. They want to be like, hey, I want data here and dashboard here. Yeah, they want to do that a lot. So that's good. Key terms defined. This is going to be just a dictionary that you can copy paste into your sheet. This is good to define import range because I don't know if I actually defined it in the article. And it's great for internal linking to my site because I have a directory of Google Sheet formulas. Great. Yeah, spreadsheet app is hard to define. I might edit this definition a little bit, but not much. Yeah, a lot of the app script is going to need to be defined better if someone wants to. Here's common pitfalls, common mistakes, and how to avoid them. This could also be something like, I could rename this to troubleshooting. Hey, this is, while you're doing this tutorial, here's some things that may happen. Try to troubleshoot them. These use cases could be used in the intro. I could probably read through these, select 2 or 3, and say, hey, in some instances when you're doing this, you may want to connect 2 sheets. Suggested reading is going to be any books. It's a lot. What not to do, avoid. This is good. Do not forget to check the permissions. Oh yeah, things to think about and what to avoid. Yeah, this is a great little section. Suggest more of mine. So this is going to go through that list of articles and suggest more, and it'll suggest even a reason to read it. So it'll give you a little blurb. Great. and again, videos to watch, and give me a little blurb of why. And I can read this and probably edit it to my liking. Nice. So yeah, it added 7 pages of content to this that I can select, and probably not use 100% of it, but definitely get me going. But that's what Bigger Brain is. So is it useful for $25? Yeah, if I can increase my internal linking, if I can take even short articles and turn them into, 200 to 300 words into 1,000 words, great. If I can take a nuanced expert tutorial and give it more context, great. So that's Bigger Brain. So, what is the context that I want to give someone here? And what's the story? So, this is actually my personal story. I'm going to write in Gumroad, the landing page. And what I like to do, and I'll write a little blurb here, is I like to say what the problem is that I ran into. So I'll write that. I'm going to add this as a comment like I do in AppScript. And I'm going to write, actually, the answer here. I'm going to write what the problem is, I'm going to explain at least 1 or 2 things I've tried. So this is going to include ChatGPT. This is include hire a copy editor, hire a writer, which can be expensive, and tried AI writing tools, but they are geared towards SEO, not being more helpful for the reader. ChatGPT, or maybe I say AI, ChatGPT AI myself. I've tried it myself. Maybe I don't do that at the beginning. Maybe I put that at the end. Tried ChatGPT AI, but have to always save my prompts, which is literally the reason I made this. Is here's just a bunch of saving prompts, save my prompts, and lots of copy paste. So those are some notes there. Now, what I built, I'm going to talk about literally, this is a Google Sheet, what I built in Google Sheets, what makes it special that you probably can't do yourself. So this is a section where these are going to be just a few sentences, right? What the problem is. So I write a lot of helpful tutorial expert-based articles. These are from my own experience, and sometimes I'm too much of an expert. I don't know how beginners or those who don't know what I know would get into an article. So I can write a helpful thing, but how do I bridge the gap? Basically, how do I bridge the gap between I know something that's awesome and the reader wants to know how to do something in Google Sheets? I'll probably edit this again. So in this case, in the past I've tried, in the past 4 years of writing this kind of expertise-based content, I've tried to hire a copy editor for $1,000 a month, and hired writers for $100 an article. Every time I've done this, I'm spending more time teaching them than writing. Like, I just would rather write. I'd rather write what I know and then get it out there. I've also tried AI writers, but these tend to be very focused. Actually, this is very true. They're very focused on SEO and making sure robots can scrape easily. But I want to make content that's more engaging and educational for a reader. Like, basically, if every article I write has an extra couple of things that help someone get that information and use it, then they're better off, and I'm better off, and we're better off, right? Like, I don't know really how to say that in here, but a win for the reader is a win for me, right? Like, more engagement is better. Like, better engagement is better, right? Not more engaging. That's better engaging. I've written some prompts for AI myself that are useful, but in the end, I find myself copy, pasting, and saving and reusing prompts, wasting a lot of time when I could automate a lot of this with AppScript in a Google Sheet, which is true. Like, that's literally why. I built the ultimate tool to make experts better, to make your brain bigger, to help experts write more engaging, right? Better connecting articles to engage readers, learners, and ultimately make better fans. A normal Google Sheet with prompts may work, and it may work for you to write your own prompts and save them. What I've done in Bigger Brain is connect Google Docs, AI, and Google Sheets seamlessly so you can write 10x more in one click. You can 10x your content in one click. So I'm going to take out these notes that I have and actually headline these. This might be better. Might want to say the AI tools that I've tried. Like, I tried, oh my God, what was it called? Surfer SEO? No. Shoot, I forgot the ones that they're all weird names, right? Not weird names. So let's write a little headline here. Better than helpful tutorial. Better than helpful. can your articles be more helpful? That's a good question. 1, 2. Not a header. Whoa. Title? Can your articles be more? I've tried hiring and but it costs too much. AI writers don't do what I want. Don't do what I want? Don't write what I want. I don't know if this is correct here, but it'll work. Oops. There's just... I'll build it myself in Google Sheets. Oh, I think this is here. So that's like a little bit of something, but like I want to right now, bigger brain, introducing bigger brain. And here I'm going to write some checkboxes of what it does. Or it contains. It contains how many tools? 25? Oh, even more. 29. 29 tools to write better content. They are different. There's like different styles. Like there's quiz, but there's like some, like this one is just a suggestion of which other ones to use. This is just how to repurpose it. Just gives you ideas. This actually rewrites it in different tones or styles. This Socratic debate is actually really funny. This is very interesting, and I haven't seen anyone do this. But basically, it takes the article you wrote, creates an expert out of it, and then a beginner asks a question of like who is skeptical about this, and then the expert, which is like you because you wrote the article, but is like a stand-in, answers the questions, but in a Socratic conversation. So it never like straight up answers the question. It's not like, hey, how do you do this? Here's how you do it. It's like, why would I want to do this? Well, there's some things you may think about. Have you thought about this? And they were like, well, no, I've never thought about that. Tell me more. And like it writes a really interesting debate about this article. It's funny, but it's interesting. And this kind of Socratic debate, one can be used as a different article altogether, or some introduction, right? You can probably edit it down to like 2 or 3 instead of a, hey, this is why you would use this kind of intro. So how do I explain these like tools, right? 29 tools. It includes seamless bigger brain includes seamless integration with Google Docs. Is that it? I want to talk about future updates because there are future updates. So like, future updates include future tools features. Features include. I'm gonna put a square here. Integration with Ghost CMS, integration with WordPress, because I can't actually, I have another tool called Shaman, which it's an AI writer, writes an article in a Google Sheet, but then exports it directly to Ghost. WordPress as well as possible. So I can actually integrate with Ghost very easily with this. Yeah, so this is like automation, right? Is like AppScript. So I want at least 3 things. Better Brain includes these 3 things. 29 tools to write better content. I'm going to explain a few of the tools in here. Let's just make sure we have these titled. I want another future update. What's a good idea here? Well, one of the like I said, one of the tools is it will generate content or content ideas of what you can write so that it will link, the end of that article would link easily to the article you're writing. Could I generate internal links automatically? Probably, because you can download articles from Ghost if you have Ghost. I mean, that's something I could do, but I have to like think about it a little bit. Oops. Right, so the integration with WordPress, automatic internal linking, something I can do because like, this is the interesting thing is, there are 2 pages here, and I actually automatically got these, but I had to go through a little bit of a process. Like I downloaded a bunch of YouTube videos that are mine. These are all from my the title and URL. But I did this with a free program called YTDL. It's like a command line thing. Very simple tool from like GitHub. I found, and like, so I have to have those instructions. Oh, that's what it includes. Detailed. Better Brain includes. So when you buy it, it'll detailed how-to guide to use Bigger Brain. That's what you're gonna get videos. Detailed how-to videos, step by step, not step by step videos to use Bigger Brain. Yeah, I might want to add more features here in the future. So like integration with WordPress and Ghost are definitely possible. Again, Ghost can be easy. Internal linking is going to be just like creating the links automatically. Right now we just do text. But that would be like very awesome. Like import this article, import a list of articles that you may want to link to, or even like 3 or 4, insert the links automatically. Like, great, like here's like 10 suggestions, approve them, done, integrate them. Like, yeah, that would be awesome. So let's introduce Bigger Brain tools. Example. I'm going to just have a little bit of a checks here, actually gears. Or Yeah, we'll do that as a bullet point. We'll select some of the best ones. TLDR is just so simple. I don't want to include it. Keywords. Keyword definer. Jargon buster and dictionary creator. Okay. Creates that. That's a good one. FAQ generator asks beginner questions. What's another one? This expert panel is going to be actually a huge tool to create. It's a very simple prompt now, but it's going to be awesome, where basically you can select different types of experts, like literally like historic experts like Einstein or Edison or Tesla, and then it takes the topic you are writing about, or takes an article, and then they discuss it amongst themselves. So it's sort of like a Socratic debate. Instead of a Socratic debate between a beginner and an expert, it is between experts talking about this subject. And it might be just like a little fun little aside to put into your content of like, here's what Einstein might think about this. Repurpose. I don't know if I want to do this content transformer or repurpose storm. Yeah, the quiz one is going to be awesome. Quick quiz generates a multiple choice question to, I don't want to say engage readers again, to test readers. There. So that's a little bit of a discussion, a few example tools. I might want to come back here later as people ask about like, okay, what does this actually do? I might want to describe it a little bit more, but I think this is a good starting point for the copy. Let's talk about the image. So this is what I came up with. It's just a big brain, literally, with a little bit. It looks cool, I think. I might want to change the color, though. I don't know if I can change the color to green, or if that's going to even look nice. It's orange now. Orange is okay. Blue, is purple better than blue? How do I get it to green? I don't think it can be green. Maybe a little bit brighter. Don't think it's going to get to green. Yeah, increase the contrast a little bit. I don't know if any of these are actually making it better. Darker is better. Yeah, none of these are actually making it better. Oh, here's the color edit. Let's change it to green. Green looks horrible. What about this blue? I think purple's going to be the winner here. I don't know if this blue is better. I think we're just going to keep it orange. All right. Let's download this as a PNG. I don't spend too much time on this because I don't know if it really matters that much. We do want to make sure we have a URL, bigger brain. Cover. Let's upload this. The bigger brain one. We might have an example, or we'll probably make just a video as an example. For now, this is good. We may want a square. So let's make that. So we're going to copy everything, but we're going to make a new one. File, create a design. It's going to actually be 1,000. It says minimum 600. I'll just do 1,000. Square. Just needs to be a square. Oops. Didn't get everything. I want the image. There we go. And we just need bigger brain. But let's make this bigger. Let's make it really big. Yeah. Does that still look like a brain? Yep. I think we can make the text a little bit smaller. Let's zoom out. Yeah, bigger brain. We can read that, right? Let's call it bigger brain square. Whoops. We'll upload this. Once it downloads. Nice. You'll get one Google Sheet. That's it. One Google Sheet and step-by-step video tutorials on how to use it. Pricing $25. Do I want to limit? No, I don't want to do any of this. Save and continue. Let's see what else I have to do. So here's where the content is. Now, I'm going to be using Only Sheets to do this. So I'm going to go to my log of Only Sheets, and I will add it to my settings. So Only Sheets allows me to sell a sheet without having to share the sheet. So if you go to this URL now, you can't access this. In fact, I'm going to create a copy and sell this one. Stormer. How did I miss that? I'm going to attach the file script. Yep. All the functionality will be there. I'm going to rename this one My Bigger Brain, so I know it's mine. But even this new one, it's going to... I'm going to delete a few things. Post videos. I need to... maybe I include these as an example. This I want to delete. So it's just going to be this and this. And it has this here. Setup should include like adding app script and stuff, but I don't need to share this. This is the interesting thing is about Only Sheets is I don't need to share that URL. Just need the everything here, actually. I need the link. Copy link. Here we go. So just copy paste the link. Set as a viewer. I need the permalink, which is Bigger Brain, which is the URL like addition that I put on Gumroad. It is a spreadsheet. Yes. And that is it. It should work. So what will happen is you should get an email with access to the sheet. If you don't, reply to any Gumroad email you have gotten. And then I will add some videos here as I make the videos of how to use it. At the simplest explanation is make sure you add your API key. Use a Google Doc URL that you have edit access to. Things to know. There. Save changes, and that's it. That's all I need to do to publish it. I can and I will come back and add more videos here later, but for now, I'm just going to be publishing this. And we can also do a test, I think. Copy URL. If I go to see this URL, it has Bigger Brain at the end. That's the permalink. So I think if I just click on I want this, it will be a test. This is a test purchase. Yeah. So I'm going to add camphy@gmail.com. Let's say United States. $30. I'm going to no tip. And pay. And let's see if it works. So we get access here. Perfect. Let me check my email. Bought Bigger Brain, view the content. And then, is it in the log? Let me check the log. Bigger Brain, nice. It's in the log of there. I'm just waiting for the email now. There we go. Now in my email, so a different email, I have your sheets. So I have access to this sheet now. But check this out. Let's look at Bigger Brain. Look, it's shared with one person. I didn't do that. That was automatic, buy only sheets. It has one person, which is me, a different email address. It is already added. So I don't have to share this doc with anyone with the link. Nobody can access this unless they buy it. Even there is like a 5% chance that someone uses a non-Gmail account to buy this. So like, I'll probably write this in. Hey, if you have an Outlook, AOL, Hotmail, non-Gmail account, just email me back, reply to the email that Gumroad sends you, because I would have an error in mine. Because if Google can't add you as a viewer to your email address, it won't work. Like it happens like 5% of the time, like 1 out of 20 times. But that's it. I've launched Bigger Brain. It's on Gumroad now. We have a image. We have our landing page built a little bit. We can always edit it later. Now we have a $25 product that's available for purchase. If you go to camphyapproved.gumroad.com/L/biggerbrain. There's probably a better URL shortener we can do there. We can probably add it to, actually we will add it to Better Sheets. So I will add a tool here. I think this will work. I'm wondering, let's hope this works. Bigger Brain. We can probably just copy the this page right now. For now, I'm going to copy this page, but it's going to be free for members. Tagline, 10x your expertise. URL is going to be, I want to create a URL, and I need to give them a coupon code. So I won't show that in live, but it will be free for members. The retail price is $25. The URL is here. And I'll create a coupon code and give it for free to members. So if you're a Better Sheets member, you'll get an email maybe later today saying, here, get this for free. I'll be adding updates to it. What we have to do is go to checkout. I'm going to say this, it's on another screen, so you don't see the code. Actually, there is a discount code here. It is strange. There. It's 100% off. And again, you can, as I do this, maybe you want to read this again, and we might want to read this again and see if we can do something better. Did something is... All right, cool. So this is what it looks like on my page. So it's just on tools, bettersheets.co/tools, and now members can get this for free here. It's available on tools page. It'll be here. So bettersheets.co/tools will have Bigger Brain there. Click here and go to get now. So members can get it now, or if you're not a member, you can even go here and go to the link. Actually, I will sign out and show you what that looks like. Get now, and this will be just linked to Gumroad. There you go. What's interesting too about launching this on Gumroad is if I want to use something like Coupon Code Maker, which is another sheet I made, Coupon Code Maker, I can launch with this. I can create 5,000 coupon codes that are one-time use, 100% off, and then I can go and launch on AppSumo Marketplace. So AppSumo, I think it's sellers.appsumo or go.appsumo.com. Let's see if that's... And what you need to do is, oh, this is send us a customer, not go. Sell.appsumo.com. What you can do is you can have your product on Gumroad. You can create even 1,000 coupon codes and sell it on AppSumo Marketplace. And I think I will do that with Bigger Brain. It's an AI writer. People love AI writers here. It'll be, use your own API key so I don't have to generate AI content, AI API calls. People will do that. They'll use the Google Sheet. They'll get updates forever. I'll be writing more prompts, creating more tools. And yeah, AppSumo is going to be a good place to sell this, I think. I hope this is extremely helpful to those who are launching products, and want to show you how easy it is to launch a product on Gumroad, launch a product from a Google Sheet, using only Sheets, using Coupon Code Maker to put that product on something like AppSumo. Actually, for those watching, and if you want to continue watching, let me give you 50% off, and I'll use Coupon Code Maker. So I think it's... Let me go to my drive. I use Coupon Code Maker myself. Here's mine. I'll show you how it works. So I think I need to update my, here's my command center. It won't have Bigger Brain yet. So, download product list. And there's Bigger Brain. So Bigger Brain's here. I want to generate, let's say people watching this get, I love this one. This is my favorite. I can create 99% off coupons, or one 99% off coupon, one 98% off coupon, and so on and so forth. Let's just give 10 people watching this 50% off. So it creates this CSV file, and it will generate a coupon code. So this is the coupon code on the left, and we'll check it out. Let's see, does it work? So Camphy approved, Bigger Brain. We just add it at the end of the URL. And there, $12.50 for watching this. So there's 10 codes here. I'm going to try to go and put these in the YouTube description. So 10 people, they only are used once. You can only use them once. And there, you get Bigger Brain for 50% off for watching this entire video. Thanks for watching. Again, I'll go put it in the description. once we go live, or we're live, but once we have the video up. Thanks for watching. I'll make sure you get it to you in the description. See you.